Well, good evening and welcome to Wimborne, everybody, and that's why we're here tonight. The Knockout Cup is on display and it'll be fought between the home side, the POOLE Pirates, and the visitors, the EASTBOURNE Eagles. A rerun of the 2008 Knockout Cup final when the Eagles sneaked off to Sussex with that silver trophy, and the Pirates would love to get their hands on it tonight because otherwise the cupboard will be bare on a season when they had high expectations. So tonight the Pirates have to claim back 8 points deficit after the first leg up at Arlington 48 hours ago, and with track conditions looking a little bit, well, decidedly wet and sticky, it could be something of a leveller, and we could have a very interesting matchup on our hands here tonight. And I'm sure that Neil and the Pirates will not want a repeat of the league playoffs a few weeks back when the Coventry Bees came down here and plundered that particular trophy. So the Pirates tonight are looking to get their hands on this piece of silverware for their trophy cabinet, and there it is. The last time that the Pirates had their name on that trophy was season 2003-2004. So a few years since that ended up here at Wimborne Road. So all in all, a very close match in prospect tonight. Could go either way. Let's enjoy the racing. Well, Jason Doyle is just about to dash off and get changed. We just jumped in quickly. Jason, obviously a little bit more pressure on you tonight, extra ride or two, but you're up for the mark, surely.
Yeah, it'll be a good night. I've got a great team manager. What's annoys me all year, but it should be good if he gives me another ride. So yeah, other than that, I'll be happy with it.
And 8 points to draw back against EASTBOURNE. That's a doable sort of arrears to pull back, yeah?
Yeah, we done well to go to EASTBOURNE and only lose by 8, so hopefully tonight everyone knows what we're like around here and we can score more than 8 and win the title.
Sure all the fans will be behind you?
Yeah, everyone got great support back at Poole, so hopefully everyone's here tonight and we can have some fun. Cheers, mate, thank you.
Well, the bike's just starting to warm up, and team manager Neil Middleditch is shortly going to be breathing fire into his team, I'm quite sure. Chris Holder just having a little sweetie before the match. Is that allowed?
Yeah, that's all right, yeah.
That's okay. Okay, well, 8 points, that's a reasonable margin to pull back, but track looks a little bit iffy tonight, Neil.
Yeah, that's right, 8 points, yeah. I'm quite happy with that, to be fair, because, you know, we're in a bit of trouble on 13 and 14 at EASTBOURNE, got a good 4-2 in 15. Yeah, as you say, I mean, the track is completely different to what we're used to, but the weather we've had lately, there's nothing we can do about it. We've just got to try and adapt to it, that's all.
What are the boys saying about the track before the match? Are they, reasonably confident, or is there a little bit of anxiety about the state of it?
I think there's a little bit of trepidation, perhaps, from some of them, but it's very difficult to see how this is going to ride. It could ride very grippy, or it could ride slick, but there is the water's brought a lot of dirt to the surface. So, as I say, it'll be interesting. Looks
like a completely different ball game from the league playoff match, the cup. Different opposition, different margin, different circumstances, different track conditions. So it's just really all to play for, I suppose. Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's something I think, this trophy, I'd love to win. I mean, I want the boys to win it for themselves and for the fans, because I mean, we've all, everybody, bar none, has worked so hard this season to get where we got in the league, and then to have it snatched away was very cruel. So this would be some consolation towards that. Nice bit of silverware to end the season and to bring the curtain down. That's the fans seem to have turned out in numbers to see that very eventuality. Yeah, that's right. And I'd like to win it for them, because I think they've been loyal behind us, and we started the season with the same 7 rides and finished it with the same 7, which is a luxury not a lot of teams haven't had. And so I just feel they really do deserve it, and I think hopefully this track won't sort of take it away from us. But the boys are certainly up for it. There's no doubt about it. And a 6-man team tonight, you don't think that will make too much difference to the overall state of affairs? No, not really. I mean, it's a shame that Archer couldn't be here, because obviously he's been with us all season, but he took a bit of a knock, and so we're covering with rider replacement, and so Leon can have a ride Darcy and Doyle, so 3 very capable riders who can hopefully cover for him. Well, I'm sure you'll be getting right behind them and giving them that extra little bit of motivation that can make the difference. Yeah, that's right. I mean, they know what they've got to do, don't they? I mean, I'm here to fill the brake. I mean, keep their confidence up. That's what I do. Thanks, Neil. Cheers. Thanks a lot. Well, last match of the season, last chance for the Pirates to get some silverware. But I'm sure the skipper, Davey, will be looking to inspire his team for just such a result tonight, Davey. 8 points, doable sort of score, but you've got to be up to the mark, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. It's they're a good team. They've come on form, and it's going to be tough. But 8 points is we've shown over the course of the season is easy for us here. But Mother Nature's thrown a hand in tonight, and the track's pretty wild. But our boys know the track, and we'll be doing everything we can.
If you had to choose between picking 10 or 12 points up against Coventry and 8 against Eastbourne, this is probably the one you would have chosen, yeah, to win some silverware.
Yeah, probably. But at the same time, Coventry came here as a team that were underperforming at the start of the year, and riding out of their boots, at the right time, and that's a sort of similar situation with Eastbourne. They've really come on form, and they beat Wolverhampton at Wolverhampton, and no one's done that for a couple of years, and they've shown that they're all riding well, and they're not going to be a pushover tonight. It's not going to be easy, but at the same time we're confident and very determined to get a trophy.
And 6-man team, is that going to worry any of the boys? Obviously a little bit of pressure, but I think that's not going to make any difference.
No, I don't think so. To be fair, Arthur's had a bit of a rough time lately, so it might actually help us. But it's a shame. I think it would have been nice to have him here, and especially if we can win it tonight. He's been a part of our team all year, and it's it'll be a shame if he's not a part of the team tonight. But the winning team tonight, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, and injuries happen and all that kind of stuff. So we've got to push on and make up 8 points.
Well, there's queues right across the car park and out down the road, so the supporters have turned out in numbers to cheer you on. I'm sure they'll be getting right behind you.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's the fans have been fantastic here all year. The crowds have grown all year, and I think that's fantastic for the club, but also for the team that we've been able to have such great support.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Packed stadium tonight, and there we have a good, healthy gathering of EASTBOURNE Eagles fans on the first and second turn there, and all the locals in their usual places. Good, healthy crowd to see this South Coast local derby cup final between the Pirates and the Eagles. And here are all the riders, 6 of the best from each of the clubs, and I'm sure one of the things that they'll be looking at on the way round is the condition of the track. We've had a lot of heavy rain just of late, and of course this time of year it doesn't dry up very quickly, so could be very interesting to see. So we're going down the line-up for the EASTBOURNE Eagles team. They get a generous wall of sound from their own supporters, and we'll start in reverse order as we do, and just about to helmet up is their number 7 Ricky Kling. Oh, and physical jerks here for someone who is always a controversial figure at Wimborne Road, Lewis Bridger. Oh, and playing to the crowd. Number 5, Joonas KYLMAKORPI. The skipper of the EASTBOURNE Eagles, riding at 4, right on form at the moment, Cameron Woodward. Another rider who is really in the top of his form at the moment, Simon GUSTAFDDON. Famous name, of course. And last, by no means the least, we've jumped to the number 2, Thomas Jean-Jacques, who is a rider replacement injury. And we go to the number 1, Matej ZAGAR. So we're down to the other end of the lineup, and the Pirates with their number 7. He's got his alternative Doyle leathers on tonight, Jason Doyle. Riding at number 6, he's great expectations of this rider now. That's Leon Madsen. Riding at number 5, the skipper, Davey Watt. No number 4, of course, because Artur Marotska is on the injured list. So we're down to number 3, and it's the Mr. Reliable, Bjarne PEDERSEN. Here we have Pirates number 2. He can't wait to get out on the track there, Darcy WARD. And finally, number 1 in the lineup, a heroic ride in Heat 15 up at Eastbourne, Chris Holder. There goes the toss of the coin. I got a feeling that Watty won it. I got a feeling Watty won it. And he did, and he took 1 and 3. That could be crucial. So the riders at the tapes for race number 1, and how important will that toss of the coin be? Won by Davey Watt, because the Pirates start off on gate positions 1 and 3 on a very sticky looking Wimborne Road track. So reading across from the inside on gate number 1 in blue, we've got Darcy WARD. On gate 2, the rider replacement ride in for Thomas Jean-Jacques is the number 6, Lewis Bridger. On gate 3 in the red helmet for the Pirates, we've got Chris Holder, and on gate 4 for the Eagles in the white helmet, their number 1 talisman, Matej ZAGAR. So it's race number 1. Pirates have an 8-point deficit to pull back. They've got 15 heats to do it. Let's see if they can pull any of them back here as the tape's about to rise for the first race of the night. Away they go. And a pretty good start by Chris Holder from gate 3 there, and joining right behind him his team partner Darcy WARD. In third we got Lewis Bridger and Matej ZAGAR stuck right at the back. So the Pirates could halve their deficit as early as the first race here as they're scampering off in front. Chris Holder leading from Darcy WARD. Track not looking too bad, holding up at this stage, not looking too tricky. Halfway through the race, Chris Holder still leading from Darcy WARD, then a fair gap back to Lewis Bridger and Matej ZAGAR. Eagles will be a little unhappy about this situation. Their lead will be down to 4 points if it stays like this. Into the last lap they go. Chris Holder looking very comfortable out in front and pretty swift around the circuit on the final race meeting of the season here at Wimborne Road. Pirates starting off in the best possible way with maximum points, a 5-1 with a win from Chris Holder. Darcy WARD in second, then it's Lewis Bridger, and finally, disappointingly at the back, but I'm sure we'll see more from him later tonight, Matej ZAGAR. Well, early days for celebrations really, because with vivid memories of what happened when the Coventry Bees came to town, the Pirates will be looking to control their celebrations. Just a modest little wheelie, a quiet little wheelie, as they come around the track to celebrate that 5-1. Well, we're coming up to race number 2 now with the reserves out. Of course, it does include Lewis Bridger, who's already had one race. He came third in the previous heat, so theoretically the Pirates could wipe out the deficit in this one, but they need to get a 5-1 to do it, and I'm sure the Eagles, and particularly Lewis Bridger and Ricky Kling, would have other ideas. So, reading across then, gate 1 in white, Lewis Bridger. On gate 2 in red, Leon Madsen. Going from gate 3 in yellow, Ricky Kling. And going from gate 4 in blue, we've got Jason Doyle. It's race number 2. And away they go. Pretty good start there by Lewis Bridger as Jason Doyle takes a tumble on the first bend there, just hitting that slippery surface and going down, and no lights on yet. I think it might be an all-four back first bend job. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully Jason there just slid into the air fence and we'll be okay. Yes, and it is a restart with all four, and I think that is exactly the right decision. So riders coming back to the tapes after a break of some minutes to sort out the various problems. Jason Dawes, very pleased to say, up on his feet and seemingly none the worse for wear. So just bringing across again. Lewis Bridger in white, gate 1. Leon Madsen in red, gate 2. Ricky Kling, gate 3 in yellow, and Jason Doyle in blue, gate 4. It's the restart of race number 2. Starter walks away, up go the tapes, and Leon Madsen gets an absolute flyer there. And the referee obviously thought that was fair play, because just a very good gate by Leon. Jason Doyle struggling at the back, and Ricky Kling there trying to hold on to 3rd place. Jason Doyle trying to mount a challenge. Lewis Bridger in 2nd place, and it's a share of the spoils at the moment. Leon Madsen out in front. Jason Doyle now has moved into 3rd place, so the Pirates on for a 4-2 here now. And halfway through the race, Lewis Bridger putting the pressure on Leon Madsen, but Jason Doyle looks as if he's got the better of Ricky Kling. The Pirates could reduce the arrears down to 2 points if they hold on to this 4-2 advantage. With a lap to go then, Leon Madsen out in front. Then it's Lewis Bridger. Jason Doyle battled his way through for a valuable 3rd place ahead of Ricky Kling, and that looks to be the way it's going to finish. It is indeed. So the Pirates lead by 9 points to 3. The aggregate score now, the Pirates on 50 and the Eagles on 52. All going well so far. No chickens will be counted tonight in view of the events of a few weeks ago, and Pirates fans were only too well that the Pirates were 8 up after 7 heats against the Coventry Bees and finished up losing the match by 10. They'd be very, very disappointed indeed if anything like that would have happened tonight, but so far so good.
His winning time 59.14 seconds, and he headed home. The rider is
on to heat 3, and every expectation on the Pirates terraces of squaring up the score as we look at the lineup for the race with Leon Madsen after his excellent win in heat number 2, coming out again as a rider replacement for Artem Morotska. So Leon Madsen riding on gate position number 1. Simon Gustafsson in the white helmet goes from 2. On 3 for the Pirates is Bjarne PEDERSEN, and on gate 4 in the yellow helmet, the Eagles skipper Cameron Woodward. Our stage is set for race number 3. What can Leon Madsen do this time? Just had a very good start. Oh, and the Pirates have been out-gated this time as Simon Gustafsson gets an absolute flyer. Bjarne PEDERSEN manages to just get into 2nd place on the first bend melee ahead of Cameron Woodward, but Bjarne just finding the track a little bit tricky. Leon Madsen out in the dirt, didn't get at all good start from gate 4, and he's struggling at the back. So he's making a fist of trying to get on terms, but the Eagles jumped from the start there. Simon Gustafsson, who started the season quite modestly for the Eagles, is now flying out in front. Bjarne PEDERSEN then in 2nd place with a lap to go. Doesn't look like Bjarne is really going to quite get on terms there. Track certainly making the riders ride just a little bit more cautiously than they might normally do, and Paul getting nothing from the rider replacement for Artem Morotska, because Leon Madsen did not get the best of starts, and instead of the Pirates squaring off the aggregate scoreline, the Eagles go 4 points in front there because of the aggregate score now. Pirates on 52 and the Eagles on 56. So that race result for the Eagles in Heat 3 certainly make the Pirates fan sit up and take notice after 2 heat wins of their own in the opening 2 races. Oh, Pirates on gates 1 and 3 in heat number 4 with Jason Doyle in blue going from gate 1. On a gate 2 in yellow is Ricky Kling. Then on gate 3 for the Pirates we got skipper Davey WARD. Davey in the red helmet there, just getting his handlebar set up absolutely to his liking. And the lineup completed here with the rider in white, Joonas KYLMAKORPI, and a rider who hasn't always enjoyed his visits to Wimborne Road. And I think probably it's fair to say, looking at the Eagles lineup, that his form tonight will determine their fortunes. If he has a good one, they could get that silverware. Away they go. Davey WARD gets a really good start from gate 3, and he's away into the lead with his partner Jason Doyle alongside him. Pirates out in front, looking set for a potential 5-1, but there's another 3 laps to go yet. Eagles seem to be getting in each other's ways. Joonas KYLMAKORPI in second place, and Kling at the back. KYLMAKORPI trying to get on terms with Jason Doyle, but the Pirates now will draw level if they can hold on to this 5-1. It'll be all square after 4 races if Jason Doyle can just stay with his team partner Davey WARD, who's scorching away out in front. Joonas KYLMAKORPI in third place, and Kling at the back. So with a lap to go, Jason Doyle looking pretty steady. Rider who does tend to have his fair share of tumbles throughout the course of the season, but he's had one already tonight. Let's hope that's his quota for the evening. Certainly the Pirates will be hoping so, because Davey WARD leads his partner Jason Doyle home for a Pirates 5-1 to square up the cup. It's 57 to the Pirates, 57 to the Eagles, with Joonas KYLMAKORPI there finishing third ahead of Kling for Eastbourne. Well, plenty of cheers from the grandstand for Davey WARD as he comes around. He really shot from the start there, and that was a very convincing win indeed from the skipper.
So a great win there for Davey in heat number 4. What a start he made as well. I think he's just commented on that to Darcy WARD. And Jason Doyle, well, he gets a paid win in his second ride, paid for from his first 2 rides. And well, Darcy just asking if he's out in heat 5 or 6, and it will be heat number 6 that he comes out in next. Jason Doyle, we understand, is coming out, taking a ride replacement out in heat 5 for Artem Morochka. Davey, skipper's ride in the opening race then. And well, pool legend Craig Boyce is up there on the gantry. There is Boycey. Great to see him down here this evening, of course. A renowned engine tuner these days, all-time pool point scorer. And well, there is Joonas KYLMAKORPI looking somewhat serious following that third place in his first ride. Won't be too pleased with that, as Simon GUSTAFDDON, he gets ready to come out in heat number 5. One of his first ride, of course. There's Trevor Gear and Glenn Martin of the Eastbourne management team. They've not got off to a great start of the Lifestyle Eagles, but still plenty of time for them to get back into this match. We move on to heat number 5.
Well, pretty formidable looking lineup for the Eagles in heat 5. Of course, there's rider replacement for both sides. For the Pirates then, it's Jason Doyle coming in to take the place of Artem Morochka. But for the Eagles, their heat 3 race winner Simon GUSTAFDDON teams up with Matej ZAGAR. They got 1 and 3. So reading across from the inside then, in yellow, Simon GUSTAFDDON on gate 1, Bjarne PEDERSEN in red on gate 2, Matej ZAGAR in white on gate 3, and Jason Doyle in the yellow helmet going on gate 4. Well, certainly on paper that's a very very strong looking pair for the Eagles, and Bjarne PEDERSEN, the pressure will be on here right between Simon, who was very smartly away from gate 2 in his first race, and has already had a victory over Bjarne PEDERSEN. Bjarne PEDERSEN won't like that, and maybe he can inflict the same damage over the young Swedish rider who's just inside him there. Pretty close together. Away they go then. And indeed, Bjarne PEDERSEN does get a very good gate there. But Matej ZAGAR also getting a good one up the back straight then. Bjarne PEDERSEN shuts the door on Matej ZAGAR, who's out in the dirt. Jason Doyle in the all-important third place. Bjarne PEDERSEN leading from Matej ZAGAR, Jason Doyle and Simon Gustafsson. Pirates on at the moment to a 4-2, but both the Eagles looking pretty menacing, particularly Matej ZAGAR right in the dirt there, trying to get on terms with Bjarne PEDERSEN. Jason Doyle in third. Very close race this, and a pretty key one at this stage. Bjarne PEDERSEN just leading with Matej ZAGAR all over his back wheel in the same situation for third and fourth, with Jason Doyle now being passed by Simon Gustafsson, who moves up into third place, and half a lap to go. Bjarne PEDERSEN really having to work hard to hold off Matej ZAGAR, who's going out in the dirt, trying to get around the outside. Will he do it? Whoa! That's a close finish. I have a feeling that Bjarne PEDERSEN just hold on to that one, but that was a very close finish indeed. Very, very close indeed. Great bit of speedway for both first place and third place. Bjarne thinks he's got it because he's coming around to get the cheers. The crowd thinks he's got it. Trouble is, it's not what Bjarne thinks, it's not what the crowd thinks, it's what the referee thinks. And we're, I'm sure, here in just a moment, but the best Pirates can hope for is a share of the spoils, because Simon Gustafsson rode a very good third place there. Result was a win for Bjarne PEDERSEN. It was, holding on from Matej ZAGAR, Simon Gustafsson and Jason Doyle. 3-3, it's 19 points to 11 on the night, and overall 60 points to the Pirates and 60 points to the Eagles, still all square. Well, the match delicately poised then, and if the Pirates are looking for a breakthrough to go into the lead for the first time on aggregate, they've got just the pairing to do so, because it's their 1 and 2, Hilda and Darcy WARD. 5-1 in the opening race, and they were flying in that one, but they have to get past the pairing of Joonas KYLMAKORPI and Ricky Kling. Ricky Kling in yellow, Joonas KYLMAKORPI on 2 in the white helmet. And it's KYLMAKORPI who gets the quickest race. Certainly gate 2 looks to be a bit of a flyer, and he's out in front from Darcy WARD. Then it's Chris Holder, and finally Ricky Kling. So Eastbourne really battling here tonight. Joonas KYLMAKORPI leading from Darcy WARD, who's making a strong challenge on the inside there. Just gets through on the inside. Good pass up the inside by Darcy WARD. Ricky Kling, Joonas KYLMAKORPI coming back at him, and he's out there getting the slingshot effect, and just enough room for him to come through. He's really lively in this one, and Darcy WARD trying once again to get up the inside. Joonas KYLMAKORPI leading, Chris Holder back in third place. Could only just be a share of the spoils. Now it's Darcy WARD who comes through to take the lead. Then it's Joonas KYLMAKORPI, Chris Holder on the inside. Pirates take a 4-2, but certainly had to work hard there. And eventually, Darcy WARD is the hero for the Pirates, taking the race win. Very good ride there. Looked like he was going to take the 3 points. Joonas KYLMAKORPI had to be content with second place. Chris Holder was right there in third place, but really had nowhere to go. Just had to watch the 2 riders in front of him. And finally, of course, at the back was Ricky Kling. So 4-2 to the Pirates, who now lead on aggregate by 64 points to 62. On the night, it's 23 to 13.
And it was provided by that man in the blue helmet colour, Darcy WARD. And it's 23 to the Castle Cover Pirates.
Well, one thing's for sure, the Eagles here to make a fight of it tonight, and although the Pirates are just into a fractional lead, we've seen enough from all of the Eagles contenders to know that they're capable of taking points away from the Pirates, and that could apply this time in heat number 7. But reading across from the inside, Simon Gustafsson. He's had a win and a very hard-earned third place when he passed Jason Doyle in his second race. Simon Gustafsson then in white going from the inside. Davey Watt, who was comfortable winner of heat 4, goes in the red helmet on gate 2. Then on gate 3 we got Cameron Woodward coming out for his second ride of the night. And on gate 4 in the blue helmet for the Pirates is Leon Madsen, who's had a win and a last place. So a pretty balanced sort of race this here in heat number 7. Away they go, and Davey Watt gets a pretty good start there and is away out into the lead with the 2 Eagles tucked in second and third. Leon Madsen at the back. Davey Watt then out in front. leads at the end of lap 1 from Cameron Woodward in second place. Then it's Simon Gustafsson and Leon Madsen in close order, but currently at the back. Davey Watt then out in the dirt, really screwing on the throttle and leading the Pirates home for at least a share of the spoils this time. Looks like that might all it will be, because Cameron Woodward and Simon Gustafsson looking pretty comfortable, although Simon Gustafsson goes pretty close to the air fence there. Leon Madsen didn't get away from gate 4 too swiftly and currently trailing at the back, but right alongside Gustafsson now. And then to the final bend. Looks like the Pirates are just going to get a share of the spoils out of this one. Eastbourne curtail any hopes of a race win by packing in for second and third. Cameron Woodward in second, Simon Gustafsson third, Leon Madsen at the back, 3 to each team, and it's 67 to Poole, 65 to Eastbourne on overall aggregate, which is the only score that matters really tonight. Pirates 2 up. Davey Watt coming around, 2 races, 2 wins, and 2 celebrations. Pirates fans will be hoping there's 2 more of those. Well, we're at the halfway stage of the proceedings, and the match is very, very delicately poised indeed. In fact, Eastbourne making a very bold couple of changes in heat number 8. First and foremost, they replaced Ricky Kling, who's now completed 3 mandatory rides without scoring a point, and they bring in Lewis Bridger as a reserve change. Significantly, the rider replacement for Thomas Jean-Jacques is Joonas KYLMAKORPI. Had a pretty good race last time, and he comes out as a tactical ride in the black and white helmet. He'll be on gate 3. For the Pirates on 2, with pressure on between the 2 Eagles, Jason Doyle. And on gate 4 in the red helmet, not on the best case of the night, but he's certainly a rider so far unbeaten by an opponent from his first 2 outings, Darcy WARD. So this Pirates leading by 2. If Joonas KYLMAKORPI can beat one of the Pirates this time, Eastbourne could square it off or go into the lead. Away they go for heat 8 then, and the Eagles getting the best of the run into the first bend. Lewis Bridger out in front from Joonas KYLMAKORPI, and it's Darcy WARD in pursuit. And this looks like an 8-1 at the moment, which would put the Eagles back in the lead by, well, 5 points. So Darcy WARD really got the pressure on him. It's Lewis Bridger out in front, then it's Joonas KYLMAKORPI, then it's Darcy WARD. Darcy WARD really needs to get amongst the Eagles here to try and prevent Joonas KYLMAKORPI coming around to take the full 6 points which he would get for winning the race. I'm sure that Lewis Bridger will ease up on the throttle. Jason Doyle trailing disappointingly in the back. Nope, the Eagles on for an 8-1 here. Half a lap to go. They're going to do it. They're going to take this one by an 8-1 maximum, and it doesn't get much better than, whoa, did Lewis Bridger ease up? I'm not sure he did. I don't think he did. I have a feeling that Lewis Bridger won it. Well, that would have been an 8-1 and only ended up a 7-1. Is that right? 4 and 3 is 7. And what? Yeah, it could only be a 7-1 instead of an 8-1. Well, we'll work it out in a minute, but whatever happens, once we've got the referee's, what should we say? Once we've got the referee's verdict on the finishing order, we'll be able to work out exactly what it was. But certainly the Pirates scored 1 point, and that was from Darcy WARD, none to Jason Doyle. So the Pirates now on 68. Here we have it, a win for, it was Joonas KYLMAKORPI, so he gets 6 points. So it was an 8-1, and it now means the progressive score, a big 5-point lead for the Eagles, so paying off big style there, those tactical changes and the tactical ride, because it's 27 to Poole and 24 to the Eagles on the night. And it's 68 to the Pirates, 73 to the Eagles, with 8 heats gone. Pirates have got another 5 points to make up. Will they do it? We're about to find out.
And well, back in the pits, and with the announcements just coming through to the riders down here that the rider in black and white, Joonas KYLMAKORPI, did get that win in heat number 8. Paul Carrington giving the verdict. Not too many other people in the stadium thought Joonas had got it. And I don't know whether JK thought he had. Smiling.
That's good, eh?
When he's found out that news, of course, that turned a possible 7-1 into an 8-1 for the Lifestyle Eagles. Bob Dugard, he's travelled down along the south coast for this big fixture. Of course, has have many Eastbourne fans. Great atmosphere we got here this evening, and thumbs up there from Joonas to Lewis Bridger. And well, saying he just shut off on the line for him, about half a metre from it.
Alright. No, then he thought he was me all the time, I think. Come on! Oh, good.
Well, very animated indeed in the Eastbourne side of the camp. So that has given them the lead once again by 5 points. Having trailed by a couple before that race, a massive 8-1 in heat number 8. They look a bit down in the dumps in the pool side of the camp. Neil Middleditch, he's got to rally his troops ahead of heat number 9. Just speaking there with the captain. And another rider replacement out in. And in this one it goes again to Leon Madsen. He's shown some good form so far this evening, although he started off very well with a race win, but has had a couple of lasts since then, so he wanted to get back amongst the point scorers. He's with Bjarne PEDERSEN in this one. So the Pirates must hit back. Madsen on his way.
Well, the Eagles on a roll at the moment with that shock 8-1 in race number 8, and they're on 1 and 3. Again, it's the same pairing. Their 8-1 pairing out again. There's no tactical ride in there, but we've got Joonas KYLMAKORPI in white back out, and he's on gate 1 this time. On gate 2 for the Pirates, the rider replacement for Arthur Morotska is provided by the Pirates number 6, Leon Madsen. And on gate 3 in yellow, we've got Lewis Bridger, who did all the damage in the early part of heat number 8. He's on gate 3 this time, and Bjarne PEDERSEN in red goes from gate number 4. So the 2 Danes for the Pirates. Work to do here to try and halt the runaway pairing from heat 8 for the Eagles. Will they get maximum points this time, or will the Pirates get amongst them? We're about to find out. Another crucial 4 laps of Speedway as away they go, and that's a good start by Leon Madsen from gate 2. Gets right out in front, and Bjarne PEDERSEN joining him up the back straight there with a superb pass on Joonas KYLMAKORPI right round the Eagles, and that's the way to show him. Joonas KYLMAKORPI relegated to 3rd place with that wonderful pass by Bjarne PEDERSEN up the back straight, and the Danes to the 4 in this one. The Eagles are trailing. Wow, funny old sports speedway. The 2 Eagles out in this one, trailing in the back. Looked so commanding and convincing in the previous 4 laps, and here they are being given a riding lesson by the 2 Pirates, with Leon Madsen out in front taking the yellow flag with a lap to go. Bjarne PEDERSEN right behind him in 2nd place, and the 2 Eagles making hard work and making very little impression indeed, as the Pirates steady the ship with maximum heat. 5-1 result in race number 9, and that makes the overall scoreline 73 to the Pirates, 74 to the Eagles. Still 1 point advantage to the visitors, but importantly there are still 6 heats remaining. Wow, they are going to be tense heats. Leon Madsen then started with a win, had 2 last places, shot away from the tapes like a bat out of hell that time, and you can see how much that means to him, and also means a lot to the fans. So it's there's a hair's breadth between them. Eagles just winning by 1 point on aggregate. The Pirates already caught up and overtook, and after that setback in heat number 8, they found themselves in the position to do it again. So it's an important race, number 10, which see the Pirates back in front overall, but we've got Cameron Woodward in yellow going from gate 1. He'll have other ideas, I'm sure. On 2, we've got Darcy Ward for the Pirates in blue. On gate 3, in the white helmet for Eastbourne Eagles, Simon Gustafsson. And the lineup completed by Grand Prix rider and pool number 1, Chris Holder. He goes in red from gate 4. Well, the Pirates got a 5-1 off of gates 2 and 4 last time, so it didn't seem to unduly worry them having the outside grids, and the same result this time would really give the home fans something to cheer about. Away they go then. It's a pretty good start by Darcy Ward there, clamps down on Cameron Woodward on gate 1, just enough to allow Chris Holder to come right around from 4, and the Pirates are back out in front again for another potential 5-1. One lap of the race gone. Chris Holder out in the dirt where he likes to be. Looks to the left. Sees his team partner right there. Darcy Ward now going on a slightly wider line to follow his teammate around where there's dirt. Darcy seems to like the inside on first and second bend, but a little wider trajectory on bends 3 and 4. Whatever it is, it's paying dividends, because with a lap to go, the Pirates look like they've got a 5-1 nailed on here. Cameron Woodward in 3rd place, and Simon Gustafsson trailed right off at the back. Pirates are going to go back into an aggregate lead here by 3 points as Chris Holder takes the checkered flag on one wheel. Darcy Ward and Cameron Woodward back in 3rd place. 5-1 then to the Pirates. There'll be celebrations, 2 consecutive 5-1s to follow up that shock 8-1 reversal, and aggregate score now: POOLE Pirates 78, Eastbourne Eagles 75, and on the night 37 to Poole, 26 to the Eagles. And there's the famous double wheelie celebration from Chris and Darcy. Well, last time the Pirates moved into a lead, the Eagles hit them massively and retook the aggregate lead. So the Pirates will be looking to make good this time. They've got the skipper Davey with 2 race wins from his first 2 starts, and he's out in red on gate 1 this time. Matej ZAGAR, what would he do? He got a last place to open the proceedings, and then he had a very, very good second right on the exhaust pipe of Bjarne PEDERSEN. Looked as if he'd got to grips with the track conditions in his second one. So he's an ominous presence in any race that he competes in. On gate 3, we've got Leon Madsen. A win, a last, another last, and then a win. What Leon are we going to get for Poole this time in blue on gate 3? Pirates fans will be hoping it's a winning one. Cameron Woodward in yellow is the rider replacement for Thomas Jonzayak. It's heat 11 and off they go. And that's a good start by the 2 Pirates out in front. Matej ZAGAR comes through the inside to relegate Davey back to 3rd place. Leon Madsen then out in front from Matej ZAGAR. Then it's Davey and in 3rd place Cameron Woodward. Well, a 4-2 like this would be a fair result for the Pirates, but ZAGAR has obviously got his sights set on something a little better. He's stalking Leon Madsen, who's really got to keep it wound on if he's going to hold on to this 3 points, because Matej ZAGAR is literally all over him. Davey back in 3rd is not going to get on terms with the front 2, but it looks now as if Leon Madsen's got enough impetus to continue with half a lap to go to take the 3 points. A 4-2 would be a good result for the Pirates this time. Leon Madsen about to take the checkered flag. It's the winning Leon in heat number 11. Matej ZAGAR in 2nd. Davey Watt back in 3rd, and 4th Cameron Woodward. The Pirates take a 4-2. They lead by 41 points to 28 on the night, and importantly on aggregate by 82 points to 77. A 5-point aggregate lead for the Pirates, as Leon Madsen comes round to celebrate his 3rd race win of the evening, and maybe another ride to come. Well, he has. It'd be in heat 14.
And in the pits over on the pool side of them, and Neil Middleditch will be much happier following those 2 5-1s and a 4-2 in heats 9, 10 and 11. And a lead now of 82 points to 77 on aggregate. JK and Lewis Bridger there just having discussions. Matej ZAGAR working hard on his bike, of course, second place in that one behind the pool reserve Leon Madsen, who's certainly hit some good form once again. 3 wins he's had this evening. Let's join Graham.
Well, Leon Madsen is a big reason why the Pirates are just got their noses in front in this one. It's still to be won, but 3 wins. He's got another ride to come. He can do it, Leon. It's touch and go at the moment.
Yeah, we have to continue to race hard and make some good starts. I blew up 2 starts before early on. I almost set the start tape, and that's stupid to do that, because I know when I'm getting good I'm fast. So, yeah, I had a good one in my last one. Hopefully I can end up the night with a win in the last one.
And how are you finding track conditions? Have they settled down a little bit now?
Yeah, track has been all right. Of course, it's getting better and better as the night goes on. So it was a bit grippy in the beginning, but and we're not used to that at home. So, but it's even for both teams. So, but track is overall good. So just make some good starts and win this. We really want to win it. So we keep fighting.
Good luck in heat 14.
Thank you.
Jonas has just agreed to answer one question for us. Jonas, did Lewis shut off or did you overtake him?
What did he look like? I overtook him. I think he forgot there. 1 minute is too long for Lewis to remember stuff, so yeah, I had to pass him.
It was a good 8-1 anyway.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I knew that, you know, he's not gonna stuff me, but I still had to fight like an animal to get the 6 points.
Thank you. Well, we just made a sprint back from the pits from half-time interviews, and I tell you, I'm not as fit as I used to be. So I'm a little bit breathless in heat 12. You'll know why. It's heat number 12. Pirates leading by 82 to 77 overall, and this time it's Bjarne PEDERSEN in gate 1 in red. Gate 2 in yellow for the Eagles. Lewis Bridger. On 3 for the Pirates in blue, Jason Doyle. And on gate 4 in white for the Eagles, Simon Gustafsson. Match delicately poised, 4 crucial heats remaining, 5 points between them. It's anybody's silverware. And heat number 12, the Pirates can get a share of the spoils this time. It'll prevent, well, it won't prevent a tactical ride because they can put another one in there. 13 down at the moment, the Eagles. Maybe they're saving it. Bjarne PEDERSEN gets away. Well, a cracking start then. Jason Doyle gets a pretty good one too. Comes right up the back straight. And is he going to join his team partner? Bjarne PEDERSEN there. Bjarne looks over his shoulder, sees Jason Doyle. And it's Lewis Bridger in the third. Simon Gustafsson at the back. And certainly Lewis Bridger trying to get amongst the Pirates this time. He's right out there on the fence, winding it on, but it's Jason Doyle in the lead. Bjarne PEDERSEN in second place. Look at Lewis Bridger there, really trying to get on. Oh, and Lewis Bridger coming through to take the lead. What a ride there by the youngster. And Bjarne PEDERSEN just gets him back again. Whoa, what a ding-dong. What call-ups of Speedway we're having here. Bjarne PEDERSEN leading from Lewis Bridger. Then it's Jason Doyle and Simon Gustafsson. Got a feeling that Jason Doyle's bike just slowed up as the race progressed. He's just nursing it home. Well, that was a great ride by Bjarne PEDERSEN to come back. Lewis Bridger came through to take over the lead in the race. I think Jason Doyle might just have had a little bit of a slowing up at that particular point, but that was absolutely scintillating Speedway. Pirates taking a 4-2 race result to nudge into a 7-point lead. It's now 86 to the Pirates, 79 to the Eagles, and I wonder if the Eagles are going to try another tactical ride, because 12 points in arrears, they are able to do that, but at the moment it's the Pirates 7 points in front on aggregate. 3 heats remaining. Well, we're coming out to heat 13 now. I'm very pleased to say that I managed to get my breath back after that world record attempt at sprinting back from the pits to our filming position here on the first bend, and I'm able to tell you without any sort of breathlessness, shall we say, I'm able to tell you that in this one the Eagles have gates 1 and 3, and it's a big heat 13. They've got Matej ZAGAR on gate 1 in white. We've got Chris Holder in red going from gate 2. On 3 we've got the rider in yellow, Joonas KYLMAKORPI, and on gate 4 in blue for the Pirates, the skipper, Davey WARD. So, crucial race. Pirates are now crept to 7 points in front. The Eagles have to make a last-ditch attempt here to try and arrest that. And let's see how they shape up in this one. Certainly got Chris Holder and Matej ZAGAR close together on gates 1 and 2 there, really close together, and Robbie, the starters, just having a little look at them. They're very close together indeed. And so is Davey WARD and Joonas KYLMAKORPI on 3 and 4. Off they go then, and that's a good start by ZAGAR, who takes Chris Holder right out to the fence. Chris Holder wants to get up the inside there, but Joonas KYLMAKORPI out in front from Matej ZAGAR, and then it's Chris Holder, and the Eagles onto a 5-1, which would reduce the margin back to just 2 points. So they're looking for something here. Chris Holder back in 3rd place there. Joonas KYLMAKORPI leading this one from Matej ZAGAR. They had their first bend tactics just right, because Chris Holder tried to gate round from 2. It didn't pay off, and Matej ZAGAR flipped him out, left a nice big gap for Joonas KYLMAKORPI, and with a lap to go, the Eagles going to close it right up to just a 3-point match. Davey WARD trailing off distantly at the back as Joonas KYLMAKORPI takes the checkered flag. Matej ZAGAR in 2nd place. It's all going down to the wire, this one. In 3rd, Chris Holder, and 4th was Davey WARD. 1 point to the Pirates, moves them on to 87. 4 for the Eagles, moves on to 84. 2 heats remaining. It's anybody's cup.
Well, the Eastbourne riders, they're still holding on in this KO Cup final, 2nd leg. It's been a great competition so far, great final between these two teams, just 1 point between them. The Pirates leading by 87 points to 86. Joonas KYLMAKORPI will be delighted with that victory in heat number 13 with Matej ZAGAR, of course, something of a shock 5-1 over Chris Holder and Davey WARD to pull the Lifestyle Eagles to within just 1 point of the Castle Cover Pirates. Eddie Kennett, of course, he's had spells with both of these teams. Started off with Eastbourne his career, of course, but had a couple of seasons with the POOLE Pirates, now riding for the Elite League champions, the Coventry Build-Based Bees, as Lewis Bridger about to get pushed off for crucial heat 14.
Very important race then, heat 14, the penultimate heat, and the Pirates on gate positions 1 and 3 this time. They got Leon Madsen in blue going from gate 1. He's had 3 race wins out of 5 starts. You heard from him in the interval. He knows what he's got to do this time. Alongside him in white on gate 2, we got Cameron Woodward, the Eastbourne Eagles skipper. And in red going on gate 3 for the Pirates, rider replacement for Artur Morotska is Darcy WARD. A reserve switch for the Eagles sees the rider in yellow on gate 4, Lewis Bridger. There they go, and it's a good start by Cameron Woodward, who gets away and out in front. Leon Madsen there in second. Darcy Ward up the back straight, goes round a lot of them and into the lead. And look at this for some Speedway action. It's Darcy Ward in front. Leon Madsen coming up the inside of Lewis Bridger. Whoa, takes a tumble into the pits fence. He's jumped up, trying to get his bike out of it. Is he going to get it off in time? I think he is. Out in front we've got Darcy Ward. Oh, the referee stopped it. Oh, dearie me. Oh, you would not have believed that. He made the effort. It looked very much as if he was getting the thing off the track. Pirates on with a 4-2 there. You've got to hand it to Lewis Bridger. He was heroically trying to get his bike off the track in time. Didn't quite make it. I'm quite certain that he made every effort to get it off, and I really feel that the referee there could have just let that race go a fraction longer. I know it's a tough call, but looking at Lewis Bridger there, he looked as if he was getting that bike off the track, and I think that race could have been allowed to go on, but it isn't. 3 riders will be back, meaning that Lewis Bridger will take no further part in the race, but it gives the Eagles a lifeline, because had that 4-2 remained, the POOLE Pirates would have had an invincible 5-point lead, and it now means that they could get a 3-3 share of the spoils in this time if Cameron Woodward can get out of the gate and win the race. So it's poised ever delicately.
Well, it most certainly is, Graham, and back in the pits area along with the Eastbourne riders side, and Lewis Bridger, where he certainly tried very hard to get off the track in time. Knew that skipper Cameron Woodward was in second place, and a 4-2 against Eastbourne would still give them a chance in the final leg. A 5-1 would have done it for them, but as it is, Cameron, well, he's got to come out again. A 5-1 for POOLE in heat number 14, and that would almost certainly wrap it up for the home side here this evening. They've moved 5 points in front with just the nominated rival. Of course, they'd only need 1 point in that final heat, but Cameron Woodward, he's not won a race so far, but what a time this would be for the skipper to shoot out the start. What can he do in heat number 14, the rerun of? He's certainly got plenty of encouragement from his fellow riders and the management team as well. As Darcy Ward, he's about to come out. Leon Madsen, he's already been pushed off. Heat 14, the rerun coming up.
Well, we've just been redoing our maths, and the Pirates are just 1 up on aggregate, not 3 up. So it's 46-37 the scoreline, which makes it 87-86 to the Pirates. So unless the Pirates get a 5-1 here, it's going to go down to the final race. 46-37, 87-86 on aggregate. Heat 14, the restart, and once again it's Cameron Woodward that gets away first. And this spells bad news for the Pirates. Leon Madsen trying to get up the inside, but it's Cameron Woodward in the lead. Leon Madsen, then it's Darcy Ward who's trying to get on terms there. But Leon Madsen doing the inside, chasing Darcy Ward. Oh, Darcy Ward almost comes off. Leon Madsen alongside now, Cameron Woodward. This is absolutely crucial. We're halfway through the race. The Pirates are all over Cameron Woodward, and he is running a captain's role at the moment. Out in front from Leon Madsen in second. Then it's Darcy Ward. Pirates must try and relegate the EASTBOURNE Eagles skipper to the back, or they're going into the final race with 1 point between them. Oh, and once again there, Cameron Woodward hits a whole load of dirt and gets out of shape, but holds onto it. He's going to take a heroic 3-point win for the Eagles. It's going down to the last race there. Pirates had been on to a 4-2. That was a rerun. 3 to each team, and how costly could that be to the Pirates? Everything on the last race. Who's it going to be? Are the Eagles going to snatch it? It's all down to heat 15, the nominated riders race.
Well, what an absolutely brilliant win that was for the Eastbourne captain in heat number 14. He's kept his side in this 2010 Elite League Knockout Cup final. The Castle Cover Pirates then 1 point in front going into the final race, so a shared heat would do it for them. Eastbourne, well, they would need a 4-2 heat advantage to regain the cup that they won a couple of years, of course, against Poole. Both teams, well, they've given a massive amount of effort over these 2 legs, and it's going to come down to the 30th and final race. Just 1 point between the 2 teams. Cameron Woodward, what a brilliant race win that was for him in heat number 14. How he kept Leon Madsen and Darcy Ward behind him, only he will know. Looks out of control a couple of times. The all-important toss of the coin for gate positions. Paul Aplin, Clark of the course, has got the coin ready.
Who will take the silverware? 4 laps to decide. We've already had 20.
Trevor Gear, well, he called correctly. Neil Middleditch, well, he's just informing the pool pair, or the pool riders. Of course, there's the 3 heat leaders, Chris Holder, Bjarne PEDERSEN and Davey Watt. Davey, well, he ran a last in heat number 13, so he may not come out in this one. Chris Holder and Bjarne PEDERSEN. Bjarne, well, he's only suffered 1 defeat so far. We understand, in fact, it will be Holder and PEDERSEN coming out in heat number 15, so it's on their shoulders to see whether they can bring some silverware home for the Castle Cover Pirates, of course, so cruelly robbed of the Elite League title by very much in form at Coventry in the playoffs. As the riders, well, they're out on track. Let's rejoin Graham.
Well, the Knockout Cup comes down to 4 laps, 1 race of Speedway, as the Pirates nominate Chris Holder and Bjarne PEDERSEN. Eastbourne Eagles, their 5-1 pairing, heat 13, Matej ZAGAR and Joonas KYLMAKORPI. The Eagles have won the important toss of the coin. So it's a dramatic final race to the 2010 season, final race decider in this 2010 Knockout Cup. The Pirates' hopes of silverware depend on Chris Holder in red and Bjarne PEDERSEN in blue. And for the Eagles, their hopes of success pinned with Matej ZAGAR and Joonas KYLMAKORPI. They had gates 1 and 3 in heat 13, and they got a very convincing 5-1 from it. What will they do this time as they come into line for the all-important final race of the season, final race of the match, final race of this Knockout Cup final? Well, it's final everything, but will it be the Eagles to snatch the trophy as they did away from the Pirates in 2008, or will it be the Pirates to put some silverware in the cupboard? We're about to find out. Starter walks away. Up go the tapes. That's Chris Holder away from gate 2 and into the lead there. And gets a right elbow from Joonas KYLMAKORPI. Now Bjarne PEDERSEN coming round to join him. There's all sorts of drama here. The Pirates under a 5-1. Chris Holder out in front from Bjarne PEDERSEN. Then it's Joonas KYLMAKORPI and Matej ZAGAR at the back. If Chris Holder can hold it on here, the Pirates are going to take the cup. The fans are going absolutely mad. Must say that the starting gate positions were against them, but they made that first bend. Chris Holder jumping out from gate 2 to come right across on Matej ZAGAR with a lap to go. The Pirates fans are going absolutely wild here. Chris Holder and Bjarne PEDERSEN are going to take the Pirates to victory in the 2010 Knockout Cup. And at last, the fans here at Wimborne Road breathe a sigh of relief as the Pirates, with that fantastic lineup, have got something to remember the 2010 season by. Commiserations to the Eastbourne Eagles there. They've made a real match of it. Last heat decider doesn't get much closer than that. They're going wild. And around comes Chris Holder. And around comes Joonas KYLMAKORPI. Really did have a jolly good race there with Chris Holder. They came shoulder to shoulder. Bjarne PEDERSEN came round. Wow, what drama here. What fireworks on the track. And now what fireworks we've got over our heads as the celebrations begin.
And well, they certainly will, Graham. The fireworks lighting up the Dorset sky, and well, the rider in blue there, of course, Bjarne PEDERSEN. He's about to be given the bumps. There it is, and well, great effort by him and Chris Noddy Holder to win the KO Cup for the Castle Cover Pirates. Many commiserations though to Eastbourne. What a match they've made of it. A great final. Well, it needs two great teams to turn it into one, and that's certainly what we've had here over the two legs.
In equal measure, in celebratory mood, and I must say, certain amount of relief, because they really were thinking for one moment when they lost the toss of the coin they were not going to get anything out of this 2010 season, but they did. They got the cup, and look at these devoted supporters there saluting their team's success tonight. Oh, we're going up on. We got the full works. We're going to get showered. Chris Holder's used to this with his champagne bottles, of course, because it happens in the Grand Prix on a regular basis. And of course, it happened with him at Cardiff. But here we are, the victorious Pirates, posing for their KO Cup winning photographs. Whoa, how about that then? And as the Eagles riders head for the changing room, Chris Holder knows how to handle his alcohol in terms of spraying it over everybody. Just cop some here. Midlow's got some.
As always, big performance and a big night.
Yeah, can't believe it. It's been a great night for everyone. All the pool fans, it's great to have them here, and yeah, just end in the best way.
It's been a long season, and I'm just delighted. I'm just delighted to be able to say that the Pirates are 2010 Cup champions.
Yeah, at least we won something. It was a shame with the league, but we won the knockout cup.
Somebody's being chased there. Oh, I think the boys are after Matt Ford. Oh, and they got him. Oh, I don't know. Well, Matt Ford ran away like a bat out of hell there. I think he knew what was coming, but no, the boys have got him. He's been giving them stick all season, and now, oh dear. Oh well. The suit will have to go in tomorrow. Oh, and is it bumps? Oh, it's bumps as well. Goodness me, he's getting the works. Oh dear. Matt will be not looking his immaculate best. Oh, they're a rough lot, these Aussies, aren't they? Hey?
You made it back up and you ended up on a last heat decider. It doesn't get more tense than that.
Tell me about it. It was not according to plan, but you know, we got the job done, and I'm so relieved. I think right now it's been a long year, and I've enjoyed 99% of it. A couple of weeks ago we had a Monday night meeting here. I didn't really like, but other than that, I've really enjoyed my year, and I didn't want that one meeting to really make this year disappointing. So I'm so glad we got a trophy tonight and make something of it.
2010 has been a good year to be captain of the Pirates.
Yeah, almost perfect. Just so close to being perfect, but like I said, I've really enjoyed myself, and I've had a great bunch of guys and to ride with, great fans to ride in front of, and great promotion. So what could be wrong with that?
What could be better indeed? And don't forget, the Pirates finished top of that elite league. They may not have taken the trophy, but you can't take it away from them. They finished the top team over the season on a league competition.
Well, Skipper Davey Watt there, managing a few words. Who are we going to speak to next? Could it be none other than the Heat 15 hero, Chris Holder?
Chris, that Heat 15 sealed the deal, and it made the Pirates 2010 Cup champions. That must make you very proud.
Yeah, we put in a lot of effort through the year to miss out on the League One, so we really wanted to win this, and it was looking tight there for a while, and you never like a last heat decider. It's a lot of pressure, and everything that can go wrong usually does. But me and Bjarne stuck it out, and we got the 5-1, so it was awesome.
Tough time indeed. And I can say, looking back on the year as a whole, you've got to be proud of what the Pirates have achieved. And as I just said with Davey there, they still top the league. They still were the best team over the league season, which is what it is all about.
Yeah, we won by 20 odd points or whatever. It's got to be some sort of record. But obviously the big one was the one we missed out on, which we were real disappointed on, not just for ourselves but for everybody as well. So it was good to come out tonight and put on a good meeting and scrape in at the last race there.
Couldn't make it better. You couldn't write the script any better than that. Chris Holder!
Chris Holder then, Heat 15 hero.
I don't think you'll mind having to have a shower with that one.
No, it was actually, I don't want to have a shower with them.
I meant with the champagne.
Yeah, no, it was, I think, we had disappointing at the end of the year, but we brought it now, and, we deserve to win something. We've done everything all year, and we've been number one all year, just had a couple of bad meets, and that cost us. But, no, we'll certainly enjoy winning this.
It's a great season. You made the step up, of course, in 2010 into the Elite League. You were a man that everybody wanted to capture. In the end, you elected to come to Poole. You're riding with a good friend, of course, Chris Holder. I'm sure that there'll be no regrets from your season of 2010.
No, definitely not. I think I've made the right choice. The fans have been good here, and everyone lives down here. It's not just the Poole boys who live here. They've got like Eddie Kennett that's down here, which is a good friend, and the weather's probably the best down here. So, we have good time and we won some.
You certainly did. Now the season's over. Plans to be getting back on that motocross bike?
Yeah, we're going to my workshop after this and unloading the Speedway bikes and loading up the bikes to go tomorrow. So we're ready, and bridge is coming, so it'll be a good day.
I don't know where you get your energy, but leave it up for Darcy Ward.
Darcy Ward then. Leon Madsen, a big 11 points tonight.
Great starts tonight. A couple of ones which perhaps didn't go the way you wanted, but there was 3 out there that were real gems.
Yeah, unfortunately I was a bit too tense in 2 of my starts, and that was a shame because I had some good starts tonight, but hey, it doesn't matter as long as the rest of the boys do a good job. So yeah, I'm really happy that we won this title. So yeah, woo!
Last time we stood here, you said to me that you didn't remember ever being so disappointed in your career, and that you were going to be determined to bring home the Knockout Cup. Does it feel good?
Oh yeah, definitely feel very good. And I was so nervous about the last heat, and when I saw KYLMAKORPI and Holder in the second corner, I didn't have the nerve to look. So, but Chris did a really good job in the second corner and managed to take it home. So, full credit to him and Bjarne.
On the whole, it's been a fantastic team performance all throughout 2010. But from you personally, you've stepped up this year and you've proved your worth, and you certainly, you've shown everybody what Leon Madsen can do.
Yeah, and I started out not so good on the away meetings. It's not so easy to come to UK the first year and just think you can do a really good job on the away tracks. But I'm getting better and better, and yeah, next year I'll be even better again. So yeah, it's been a good year for me, and hopefully I can be back next year and do an even better job, and hopefully we can win the league title that we didn't win this year.
I think everyone out there would agree with those sentiments.
Well, good words from Leon Madsen. Here we are, the man who had to endure 15 races tonight, Neil Middleditch.
Neil, fantastic result tonight, and the passion is there just as always. It always is. Disappointment 2 weeks ago, but tonight, completely different level.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased for the boys. I'm so pleased for the fans, because you've all stuck by us. We've had the same team, same supporters all season, and to finally get some silverware, I think we deserved it.
I think you definitely did. It was a great meeting too. Great one for the fans. Great one to watch.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it was a brilliant meeting. Everybody, sort of Trevor Gear. I mean, I think why didn't they televise this one? But I mean, it was just the crowd. I mean, you guys really help us. I say that all the time. And tonight, the atmosphere was electric, and the boys really wanted this win. Believe me.
They certainly did. Ladies and gentlemen, for Neil Middleditch.
Middle there,
Matt, you've got some great friends out there. There's a lot of supporters who know that you've made the difference here at Poole Speedway. Put a team together in 2010. They were top of the league. Sadly, it didn't mean that they took the trophy, but tonight they've taken the silverware in the cup. Some consolation.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, you know, they're the guys that won it. You know, we put them together, and they're the ones that do it on track. And I mean, they've been so unlucky. You know, it's no point in going over. You know, it comes across as being bad sportsmen. So I'll keep my mouth shut. But no, they've done ever so well tonight, and it's great to give everybody, all the supporters and fans, you know, something to cheer at long last.
Give it up for Matt Ford!
Matt Ford then, Poole Speedway promoter, and he has the last word. That brings the curtain down on our coverage of Speedway here at Wimborne Road in the 2010 season. We hope you've enjoyed it. So from the ReRun Productions team, we got Rob and Steve behind the cameras tonight. We've had Rob Dyer joining us, and from myself, Graham Sutton, we hope you've enjoyed our coverage this season, and we wish you a very good night.